Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin price is set to break out in the next 3 days. Why this fractal right here is pointing towards a black swan price crash the exact day we were expecting the Bitcoin peak. And how to get 1 ETH for referring a friend. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin breakout in the next few days, plus this insane fractal right here pointing towards another black swan event the exact day that was predicted as the Bitcoin top based on the golden ratio, and how to get 1 Ethereum for simply referring a friend. Before we get into that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. And today's episode is sponsored by WEYU, so stay tuned till the end for a full review of WEYU. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin price. Guys, if we zoom out a little bit, you can see Bitcoin has generally been in this red downtrend, but we're actually on the crux of being on an uptrend, being in this very steep, bullish, ascending pattern right here, ever since we predicted the bottom right around the end of July. Now, right now though, we are at the very, very crux of this wedge. From the downtrend right here, we can see 1, there's this line here, 2, there's this line here that Bitcoin has set to break through, and it's having some difficulty because it's right around the $50,000 big even area as well. Seems like people aren't that enthusiastic about Bitcoin, where it's going to break through, but we haven't actually broken out of this steep uptrend yet, so there's still room. As a matter of fact, we can see that by September 2nd, the bottom line, or September 4th, we will have a breakout. And this breakout will actually be very definitive for Bitcoin because it'll do one of 2 things. 1, will break down, which will keep us in this red and green area, not knowing if we're going up or going down. Or 2, even better, it could break up, which means we're out of this long-term red downtrend. We are into the green uptrend to continue the rest of this cycle. So it's very interesting times for Bitcoin. We're going to have to keep an eye over the next few days to see exactly what happens with that. Now that is on the daily time frame, but if we take a look on the weekly time frame, there is a very shocking fractal that's just happening for Bitcoin right here. Same thing happened right here. If we take the bar pattern, where we go over to the side, we click on bar pattern, and then we go from right here, right over it. Look at how well that fits. Now I know, granted, it's only like, 20 weeks or so, not that much data, but look at how well that fits right there to exactly where we are. If the price gets rejected, if the price doesn't continue up and starts going down, we could potentially be lining up for another black swan event, which coincidentally brings us exactly to the bottom of this long-term trend. Let me just show you. Exactly the bottom of this long-term trend, pretty much exactly at previous all-time highs, right around $20,000. Now, that could just be me playing around with the charts and that stuff happening, and that happens. But could there be something else going on there as well? Because right now, people don't seem to be that enthusiastic about Bitcoin. They're enthusiastic about NFTs. They're not really enthusiastic about DeFi. Pretty much NFTs. People are very enthusiastic about NFTs. And as we see here, this chart, Trading Shots golden ratio, the 51-49% ratio, actually predicted the top. I'll have to scroll down so you can see it. But on September 27th, 2021, the exact same day, look at this, September 27th, 2021, it lines up. Now this coincidence could be totally coincidence, probably is totally coincidence, but 20 weeks line up perfectly. Seems like Bitcoin could potentially get rejected right here. Well, we'll kind of have to see how this plays out, because right now it doesn't even look like Bitcoin's at a top. If we look at cbbi.info, you can see here that we're really not in top territory. We were a lot closer to top territory back in February than we are now. And because you guys know I like to leave you with a happy ending, just a friendly reminder to everyone out there that Bitcoin is in one massive ascending channel that will likely break to the upside. You say likely break to the upside, and I said the same thing. Likely break to the upside? Well, as it turns out, ascending channels have a 68% chance of breaking to the upside. Good think. Okay, Good luck being short on the hardest asset in history during the greatest period of asset inflation in history. That's a good point. It has a 2 out of 3 chance breaking to the upside. Can you guys even imagine what those prices would look like were this to break to the upside? Because let me just zoom out a little bit so you could understand what kind of prices we would be looking at. Again, ascending channels, 2 out of 3 times break to the upside. 1 out of 3 times break to the downside. But 2 out of 3 times break to the upside. On top of that, massive, massive money printing. We printed in 2 years what it took the world to print in 20 plus years. We just did that in 2 years. Well, that makes it even more likely to break to the upside. Well, if we were to break to the upside right now, like let's say right now we were to break to the upside, that's a $325,000 Bitcoin. But let's say we do it, towards around Christmas time when generally stuff happens, that's a $500,000 Bitcoin. You see, the only thing is that right now people don't really care about Bitcoin. For the most part, they don't like Bitcoin. Some people do. I think institutional investors, people who know how to handle money like Bitcoin, but everybody else, big into NFTs, frothy NFT market. It is frothy. I think that's an exceptional term for it because it just reminds me of someone who's absolutely rabid because they froth at the mouth. People are frothy about NFTs right now. And according to this article, the frothy NFT market remains healthy as developers hold ETH or reinvest. Turns out from this research done by Nansen, you can see by clicking on the research there, it turns out that perhaps the most eye-popping data point on this research is that the majority of successful drops are either holding their ETH proceeds or reinvesting them in other NFTs. Looking at drops bought in 20 ETH or more, Loon found that 52% of developers transferred funds to new wallets but kept the proceeds as ETH, and 18% of developers used the proceeds to buy other NFTs. Now, why are they doing this? Well, potentially because Ethereum's setting itself up to be one of the soundest monies ever. Like, you thought Bitcoin was amazing because it has these halvings. Ethereum just had a triple halving. 3 halvings in a row. How many halvings has Bitcoin had? 3 halvings. Ethereum just had 1, 2, 3 halvings all at the same time thanks to EIP 1559. As a matter of fact, Ethereum is like super hyper deflationary. Right now, almost 4 Ethereum are burned per minute. That's roughly 2 million Ethereum per year. Absolutely huge. And why? Well, because people keep using Ethereum, and when they use it, it gets burned now. As a matter of fact, OpenSea, their team of 37 staff are currently handling 98% of combined NFT volumes. Super, super busy because of this frothy NFT market being the number 1 platform there. Guess what? They need more help. And it turns out because of this, you could actually get 1 ETH, one of these hyper deflationary currencies you could get just for referring somebody, an engineer or a designer that they end up hiring. You could have them send their resumes to opensearoles@gmail.com or opensea.io/careers directly. They need more people. If you refer them, you get an ETH just for doing that, one of these insane ultra deflationary currencies. So guys, that's all for today's episode. That actually brings us to the sponsored review of WEYU. Now, WEYU token, right now, they're having their IDO on PancakeSwap, as a matter of fact, in a day and 6 hours. But by you're seeing this, a day and some. On August 31st at 2 p.m. UTC, they will be having their IDO on PancakeSwap. So let's take a look at WEYU. Well, what is WEYU? It is the world's first multi-chain platform designed specifically for the NFT resale market. They're aiming to be the eBay of NFTs. For NFTs on all different blockchains. As the tokenization of items such as collectibles, art, music, content, property, and everything in between becomes the norm, WEYU believes that the mass adoption tipping point will come from the simple user platforms that cater to the average internet user. So you can sign up for early access, but let's take a look at the token use cases. So right now on the BSC and Solana blockchains, ticker is WEYU, total supply is 5 billion. Now, use cases: token fee redistribution, automatic liquidity and burning, platform data validation and moderation rewards, membership that enables fee reduction and unlocks exclusive rewards, referral and affiliate rewards, platform fee distribution, and development proposal rewards through WEYU DAO. The token distribution right here can be seen in this chart right here. So We have seed round 5%, private sale 19%, public launch 1%, locked liquidity 15%, foundation treasury 35%, DAO community mining 20%, and team 5%. Now they compare themselves with a lot of other platforms out there right now. They check all the boxes in terms of low network fees, multiple blockchains, automatic rewards, automatic burns and liquidity, multiple categories, staking, and sell tax. And you can see how they compare to Refinable, who only has low network fees and multiple categories, to Top Shot, only has low fees, to OpenSea, only has multiple categories, and Nifty Gateway, only multiple categories. And then you can take a look at the team here. Now, right now, you can connect multiple different wallets to the ecosystem, and soon you'll be able to buy and sell NFTs on their platform. It turns out that the WEYU token is both a Binance Smart Chain and a Solana token. The WEYU token will be interchangeable using these blockchains using bridging technology. So very cool stuff going on there. And off of every transaction, there's going to be a fee. Off of buys and sells, there's a 4% fee that goes to the WEYU pool. Now, out of this 4%, 25% gets automatically redistributed to WEYU token holders, 25% gets automatically burnt in the WEYU burn address, 25% automatically converted to BNB and added to lock liquidity, and 25% automatically added to the BNB liquidity pair. So, based on that, seems like an interesting token for people who are into NFTs. This could be the platform where you could buy, sell, trade all of your NFTs in one place on multiple blockchains. And they like to compare themselves possibly to what happened with Refinable. Now, Refinable platform had their ICO or IDO launch, and it was 3 cents per token. Well, if we take a look at the chart, the price went all the way up to almost $4.55, so more than 100x. That is the possibility. Now, the price right now about 13, 14x from where it was at the sale, but that's certainly something that's possible. However, this is a sponsor review. I'm not telling you to buy or not buy. I'm just giving you the information. You have a day to check it out, and then if you want, you could click on one of the links down in the pinned comment or go check them out at weyu.io to find out more information. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.